met in kindergarten. He was sweet, and he said that I was smart. He was good at sports, and people liked him. And at nap time once we shared a mat. I didn't sleep. I sat and watched him breathing. Watched him dream for maybe half an hour. Ooh. Then he woke up. He pulled a scab off one time playing kickball. Kissed me quick and pressed it in my hand. I took that scab and put it in a locket. All year long I wore it near my heart. He didn't care if I was thin or pretty, and he was mine until we hit first grade. Ooh. Then he woke up. Last night I dreamed a horse with wings flew down into my homeroom on its back. There he sat and he held out his arms. So we sailed above the gym across the faculty parking lot. My kindergarten boyfriend and a horse with wings. Now we're all grown up and we know better. Now we recognize the way things are. Certain boys are just for kindergarten. Certain girls are meant to be alone. But I believe that any dream worth having is a dream that should not have to end. So I'll build a dream that I can live in. And this time I'm never waking up. And we soared above the gym, over cars and croquet lawns, past the church and the lake and the Tri-County Mall. We'll fly through the dawn to a new kindergarten. Where nap time is centuries Thank you, thanks. So I'm just going to tell a little story. This doesn't remind me of my kindergarten boyfriend. However, it does remind me of my 7th grade boyfriend. We were in love. It was the kind of love where he teaches you how to Dougie and what YOLO means, and you teach him how to play Farmville. And we had our first kiss together. Let me just paint you a picture, okay? It was at a football game, and we had all of our friends make a barricade around us so no one could see, and it lasted about a second and a half. We did not speak a word to each other after, and then the whole way home, I listened to Sparks Fly by Taylor Swift on repeat on my little bedazzled pink MP3 player. About a week later, he broke up with me via Facebook Messenger. He had the guts to tell my best friends why he did it too. He said it was because I was bigger.
Don't worry. My size is in, boo.
Yeah, my ego at that time, it was on the floor. It was on the floor, and I spent the whole rest of the year counting my calories, doing Jillian Michaels' 6-week six-pack CD, and doing about 100 squats a day because I was very convinced it would make my butt smaller. Did not do that. Did quite the opposite of that. I spent all this time trying to make myself as small as I possibly could, but my assets, they continued to grow bigger and bigger, which was insane because I had not hit a growth spurt. So at this point, I was like, I need to do something, so I did the thing that all people with self-esteem issues do, and I joined the theater. I decided to devote my life to this art, this profession where people are constantly looking at your body. Yeah, I have this 17-year-old face on a good day look going on here. I'm 25. And these jugs that look like I have barren 3 children. So it makes me a rather difficult and confusing person to cast. I have played a 7-year-old girl. I have played an 80-year-old woman, but I think my most occurring role is the hussy. I have been put in more corsets than the Bridgerton girls. But hey, after a while, I caught on. I mean, I saw what they were hiring. I also swiped my dance card once after an audition. And on a scale from 10, they gave me, for dance, 10. For looks, 3. Well, dance 10, looks 3. And I'm still on unemployment, dancing for my own enjoyment. That ain't it, kid. That ain't it, kid. Dance 10, looks 3. It's like to die. Left the theater and called the doctor for my appointment to buy tits and ass. Bought myself a fancy pair, tightened up the derriere, did the nose with it, all that goes with it. Tits and ass. Had the bingo bongos done. Suddenly I'm getting national tours. Tits and ass won't get you jobs unless they're yours. Didn't cost a fortune either, and didn't hurt my sex life either. Flat and sassy, I would get the strays and losers. Beggars really can't be choosers. That ain't it, kid. That ain't it, kid. Fix the chassis. How do you do? Life turned into an endless medley of gee, it had to be you. Why, tits and ass, where the cupboard once was bare. Now you're knocking, someone's there. You have got 'em, hey, top to bottom, hey, it's a gas. Just a dash of silicone. Shake your new maracas and you're fine. Tits and ass will change your life. It sure changed mine. Have it all done, honey, take my word. Grab a cab, come on, see the wizard on Park and 73rd for tits and ass, orchestra and balcony. One thing that is what you see, keep the best of you, do the rest